All right. These days have just been like packed full of, activity and stuff. I really don't know what to title my videos anymore because I'm just trying to come up with something very, very quickly. But um, I apologize if this triggers anybody because I think what we talk about every single day is the journey, right? We talk about the journey to 1 cent. We talk about the journey to $1. We talk about the journey to, financial freedom. Um, this is what a lot of people discuss, especially within the chat. And that's why I wanted to title this The Journey to $1. I was going to say The Journey to 1 cent, but I feel like Lunic is the journey to repegging. That's true. I feel like Lunic is something that can kind of easily get to 1 penny, compared to Shiba Inu. And I think Shiba Inu is obviously it's going to take more of a burn, more of an impact in order to get that to a penny and to $1. But when it comes to Lunic getting to that dollar mark, you would be looking at what Shiba Inu would have to be at a penny. So really, it's like you're investing into something that has potential, that has a lot of potential to grow as long as the market cap grows as well. So as long as we have this market cap potential, does that make sense? Morning, Matt. Can you please cover what is that? Chronally coin? Would love to hear your thoughts. Chronally coin. What's the? I don't know what that is. It's not on Coin Market Cap. Yeah, it's not on Coin Market Cap, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't see it. I'll cover it though, but I mean, it's gonna take a while to look up. I always like to see the information on CoinMarketCap. 1 cent Lunic this year. That's what I want to see. But we need to see that 1.2% implemented. We need to see Lunatics start to burn even more. I mean, they're at 300 million, which is phenomenal. I mean, technically, they are the largest community burn with MEXC. I consider MEXC in the community burns just because like the people behind the exchange are, I guess, part of the community. They believe in the position as well. It's not just they're burning off their fees because they don't believe in the position. So I look at that as a community burn as well. So hopefully we can see that. Hope you all have a great day and weekend. Yeah, you too. Love the video posted yesterday. Can you go more in depth to break down the potential? I'm not sure which one you were talking about. Because I posted 3 videos. The potential of Lunic and growing within that position. Journey to repegging. Pause. Yeah, I guess I do. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's funny. Yes, pause. Heavy pause. The news of the day: we are burning 250 million more Luna this Sunday. 7:31. Please let your Twitter followers know. We will take the #1 spot on the burning wallet. Yeah, do you have that already like up for Lunatics? Another YouTube video. Oscar. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good that he's posting that. Oscar. Do you have anything on Twitter saying that you're gonna burn their another 250 million? Hey, good review by me. That's good. I like to see that. Let me retweet that because it's me. I have to retweet it. Thanks, Lunatics Token, for tweeting that out. But many people are talking about it. You have Happy Caddy Crypto that's talking about it on the Luna Let It Burn channel. Let me show you guys my screen. So Luna Let It Burn channel showing that. Also me, You know, love it. Lunatics, I mean. Shib should do Lunatics potential. Yeah, Lunatics potential is quite interesting because we need to see how many people actually, tie this to Lunic in a big way, right? If you get tied to Lunic in a large way where more people believe in it, more people see what they are doing and say, all right, we understand that they're making moves right now that nobody else is doing, and they're going to continue to make these moves. And as long as we continue to support it, they will continue to make these moves. It's not something that will fall off because as you have more people that are interested in this position, this starts to run, Lunic starts to burn, you start to gain rewards in Lunic. There's just so much positivity that happens. So Lunatic's potential is sky high, right? We just need to see the followers increase. We need to see this tied to Lunic. We need see this tied to Lunic a little bit more. So Lunatic's tied to Lunic. And like I said, Lunatics may be the missing piece to the algorithm, to the Lunic algorithm. This is definitely interesting to me because when I thought about this, I was like, yeah, if one's minting, it would be great if we can, burn those minted coins. Shib should do a burn tax like Luna. I wish they could. They don't have anybody that's in the background that can change the code. That's the issue. Your last video regarding Lunatics being the missing piece. Devs confirmed in an AMA. Do you think the current proposal will pass, Matt? Lunic, the whole community is nervous for the proposal to be passed by the validators. So I'm sort of like struggling on the new proposal. Is that basically saying we need to get this passed? We need to make sure the 1.2% gets implemented or else type of thing. I don't know. I really don't know. I hope so. I mean, apparently we're looking okay. I haven't checked it out yet. So this morning, I saw it yesterday. But I didn't check it out today. So let me go over to Terra Classic, go to the governance. Let's go to the current proposal. We're very close to quorum. We have 5 days. It ends in 5 days. So do I think it will pass? Probably, yeah. I mean, it's looking like it. I mean, we have 5 more days that's left, right? Submitted 2 days ago, and you're very close to quorum. Currently, you're looking at distribution of code 3568 for the 1.2% burn and 4095 re-enable delegation and staking. Now, just because it passes, obviously, this has to go through. So, according to the governance, the proposal is being created to distribute the code. Distribute the code for proposal 3568 for the 1.2% burn and 4095 re-enable delegation and staking, both of which pass governance votes. The Terra version 1 governance community, which includes validators, must decide the appropriate trusted distribution path for the code for these 2 proposals. This proposes the following code, the following distribution, I missed my spot, path, as well as the preventative security measures, minus any minor adjustments to block height to meet agreement stated in proposal 4095, or any minor adjustments required for due diligence review testing on the part of independent reviewer. The code being processed minus any minor adjustments can be seen below. No validator should achieve more than 20% of the voting power. Okay, so I think that this definitely will pass. Right, we're very close to quorum. Right, very, very close to quorum. I guess the issue is that I guess some people haven't voted here. Obviously, a lot of people haven't voted. A lot of validators. So we'll see. We will see. If TFL does not provide any communication and does not merge, build, or distribute the code in support of 3568 or 90 within 10 business days from the time of this proposal, may pass governance, else it is proposed that code will be distributed to validators from the following. So I'm not understanding what the or else piece is. I kind of got confused around there. You know, is that like, hey, either you do this or a V2 is coming out or something? No one wants a V2. If that's the case. Hey guys, hey Matt Gray, how you doing? Good morning and happy Friday all. Hello Soda Rican, thank you for joining. Let's see. Mr. P. If Lunic reaches 1 cent first, I can buy more SHIB. That's true. That's very true. And we can hope that SHIB is still in the same spot, but I would imagine it's probably not. Was there no way to create a similar coin to Luna T for SHIB? So there was many coins that were created. A lot of them fell flat or didn't really do as well because of the fact that people didn't believe in them, didn't support them. And that's what you have a major problem in with the SHIB community versus the Luna community. The SHIB community, it's so big that everybody believes that everything that comes along may be a scam. And then you also have the ecosystem that tears things down. When you see, Lunatics token, I mean, yes, it was teared down by one Discord group that had like 2,000 followers, right? Because they didn't want to be associated with something that's actually succeeding. But then you have another Discord group where they're in full support of it, right? And you have the full community that's in full support of it, and different channels that are in support of it, and that's what we want to see. The YouTube community from the for SHIB, right? Anytime something was created, nobody really talked about anything there. But now when you have Lunatics token, it seems like a lot of creators are talking about the fact that they're the biggest burner and they are burning the most out of anybody and consistently burning, day after day after day, right? Versus what happened with SHIB, where nobody wanted to talk about anything that was happening because if the ecosystem didn't approve it, they didn't approve of it either. Right. And the ecosystem, really drove people out the door, and it sucks. So things could be created for that, but people don't want to support that, which is sad. It really is, because it could be something that's really big. I've done the math. I've showed the math, but people are not supporting it. So, I mean, what are you going to do? You can only ask people to do it. If they say no, that's the worst that can happen. Talking about voting, what is the situation with the like button? Yeah, what is the situation with the like button? Thanks, Chris, for saying that. Well, I didn't want to type that there. Let's ask the community. We had 3 people within the Lunatics community receive 20 BNB as a reward for the largest buys within 24 hours. Giveaway with was incredible how giving this team is. Yeah, that's insane. I would love to be the largest buys, within this community, but I obviously want to see support from everybody else. I want to see more and more people, get into this position and show their support for not only Lunatics, but also Lunic and UST. What's up, Matt? Hope all is well. Thanks for these videos. Much appreciated, sir. Yeah, no problem. Prediction on 10 cents. Why don't Lunatics burn their coin supply? You know why. Why don't Lunatics burn their coin supply? You know why. What? Why don't Lunatics burn their coin supply? They do burn their coin supply, so they have a 1% burn on their own coin. Is it possible for Lunic to reach 1 cent? Marvel Studios, first of all, this is not the real Marvel Studios, because if it was, I would be giddy right now. If Marvel Studios came, that's ridiculous. Marvel Studios is not going to come here and comment on things. Because one, they would have a massive check mark there. But that would make me excited if, anybody, obviously people with check marks. I've seen a couple of people in the chat with check marks that have 100,000+ followers, and I'm always happy to have people here. But you're not Marvel Studios. You may be a person that supports Marvel Studios. Anyways, is it possible for Lunic to reach $1? Yes, insanely possible for it to reach $1 right now. If we look at the current, what thing am I looking for? Terra Classic. Couldn't think of the coin symbol. But if we look at the detail, we look at the numbers. Understand that 1 penny of a price right now would be a $65 billion market cap. Obviously, 10 cents would be a $650 billion market cap, and then $1 would be a $6.5 trillion market cap. Insane to get to right now, right? That's 6.5 trillion, not happening. 650 billion, most likely not happening, right? Probably a less than 1% chance of happening, but could happen, but less than 1% chance of happening. 65 billion definitely could happen. And that's more of, let's say, a 30% chance that could happen, maybe 25% chance that could happen, maybe a little bit less, but still has a better chance, than getting to 650 billion or 6 trillion. Now, if this supply burns down, this supply continues to burn down, we're going to see a massive amount that the price can get to, right? So getting to that 1 penny is easy, right? If we can get this down to, let's say, $1 trillion worth of a market cap, well, 1 penny is a $10 billion market cap, which is definitely possible, definitely doable. And I would say that leans it more towards the 50 to 60% for Terra Classic, maybe even 70% doable. So yes, $1 is definitely possible. It's just the road there comes through burning this supply, which I think can happen, obviously, with the 1.2%, Lunatics token, MEXC, Lunic DAO, right? We are in such a better spot than we were with Shiba Inu. No offense to, people that really love Shiba Inu, because I do like Shiba Inu. I do love Shiba Inu. And I want to see it grow to higher and higher figures. It's just when you look at potential and you look at things that are being developed, early stages right now, after the crash, we're literally like 2 months, almost 3 months out of that. You have all these things that are created. You have a coin that's created that's burning off hundreds of millions of coins. You have, the proposals that are within, Terra Station that are basically going to burn off the 1.2% or burn off percentages of the volume, all volume, right? Then you have, games, NFTs, all of these things that are being developed early stages. When Shiba Inu, in the beginning, we were talking about burning, but nothing was being developed, right? The only thing that was being developed was the faith we had in the ecosystem team that didn't do anything for SHIB at all. All of the things that they've created, just understand, everything that they've created, nothing has impacted the price of SHIB or the growth of SHIB at all. Nothing that they created. And you can argue with me as much as you want, but Bone does not affect SHIB at all. It's a new release of a coin. You may see a little bit of a pump thinking that something's going to benefit SHIB. No, it ends up decreasing, right? Literally from the top point, from the peak point, it came back with everything that they've implemented. Bone, Leash, Shiboshis, the metaverse, right? NFTs, whatever other NFTs, Wellies, John Richmond, the burn portal. The burn portal obviously gave it the most hype because people realized that they can burn a little bit easier, even though they were still burning their money. And then when they realized they were only burning their own money and nothing else comes from it after people get tired of it, after people get tired of spending their own money, the burns would start to, subside. They would start to decrease a lot. And nothing has really helped out SHIB in that whole entire process. And we were blind to the fact that they're creating things, but we're not seeing any type of connection. But here with Terra Classic, Lunatics token is one of those connections, right? Lunatics token has a connection here, and it connects directly to, Lunic, right? Then you have Lunic DAO. Then you have MEXC. You have a lot of things, right? Hey Matt, I made a basic mathematical model based on Doge FOMO. If we see SMTH like that within 1.2% burn tax, we can at least see 20 billion market cap and a minimum of 1.2 billion volume average for the first month. That's 4 trillion. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. The FOMO that goes into people that see a path of getting to millions of dollars would obviously rush a lot of people into the position, which creates more volume, and volume is the thing that skyrockets a position, right? So you can see that Terra Classic, if the 1.2% is implemented, the path is there. People are waiting for that path, and some people already got in and they're holding on to the position, waiting for that path to be developed, but it's looking more and more like the volume is decreasing, but the volume will increase as people see the potential. Unless Elon Musk joins in. That's true. Very true. By the way, the reason that Luna goes down and why it's not going up like before. LJ Brown? Nope. Oh, I just saw the movie. I don't know if anybody's seen the movie Gray Man on Netflix. I thought that movie was really, really good. I've seen some reviews of it, and people were like, Gray Man like sucked and all of this, and I was like, that was a really, really good movie. That deserved to be in theaters. Like, it was really good. Um, Seeing how much it takes for Lunic makes me doubt SHIB will go the distance. Not saying we won't make money, but 1 cent dream is going to be tough unless eco devs actually do something. I would agree with you. It's very tough to see the like future of SHIB to be at that 1 cent or $1 level, or 10 cent level or anything like that, because it doesn't seem like anything's being done for the supply. We should have seen, at least at this point, at least like 500 billion to a trillion supply burned off right now, because understand that there is 600 trillion coins, and we can't even burn off one of those trillion. That's where it ends up getting difficult. That's where it ends up being, very difficult to manage. And we need support from the ecosystem devs to burn something heavy. And we need to make sure that the billions of dollars of volume that goes through Shiba Inu actually can burn off a portion of that every single day. That's what we need. If we don't get that, it's going to be a difficult road. I mean, an insanely difficult road. And like you said, I don't think that people will not make money from it. I think we will make money from it. It's just whether we see, tens of thousands of gains or hundreds of thousands or millions of gains, right? Millions of dollars of gains. So it's all about what happens from those ecosystem devs. Should Lunic implement a credit card burn similar to SHIB? How can we make this a reality? So I think you can make it a reality. The problem is that I don't think that the Shiba Inu credit card is a credit card. It's going to be a debit card. A credit card is very difficult because you have to work with banks. I will be insanely surprised if it's actually a credit card with burn rewards there. I mean, it's very difficult to work with banks like that, especially out of the blue. So we'll have to see. But I would love if Lunic offered another burn method. However, we need to be able to support the burn methods that are there, and also, see this major burn method happen, because again, without the tax, I think for Lunic, it's probably a little bit different because you're looking at only single digit trillions versus hundreds of trillions, but without the tax, we get there slower. Like, it takes a longer time to get there. So yes, they probably should. Ryan Mack, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. You didn't even say anything. I really do appreciate it. Cosmos Farms, thank you for the super chat. Stray Dogs. Stray Dogs? What the fuck come and find us on Twitter. Stray Dogs? What is this about? Oh, is this an NFT project? They got 12.7K followers. That's good with NFT projects. NFT projects need popularity in order to grow. And the fact that, you have popularity with 12.7K, I don't know how new this, is, and how long it took for you guys to put up with this, or put up this. But apparently, are you already sold out, or is this not? This how the fate of abandoned dogs. No roadmap. Play and earn free mint. Adopt 7777 NFTs. DM for collabs. How much did CDC burn this week? Can you please check for us? So yeah, I can check. I'm not going to be able to check how much they burned this week, because for some reason, as I do my export, it doesn't ever work the right way. But the issue is that I don't know how much they truly are burning, because what you see here is like certain things that are sent to the dead wallet, right? Now, when things are sent to the dead wallet, does that mean they're just converting within the Ethereum chain to open up those coins in another chain? We sold out in minutes. That's phenomenal that you sold out in minutes. That's what I keep saying about people that are creating NFTs. Create the hype around NFTs early. If you create the hype around NFTs early and you actually have, tens of thousands of people or 7,000 people or whatever, you have to have like at least 3,000 more, or maybe even double what your NFT output will be in order to see some sort of impact, right? You can't just expect to launch NFTs with 100 followers within that NFT. You're not going to have anything there. You can't expect to launch NFTs with only 1,000 followers. You have to have a following in order to launch NFTs there. Like, if I decided to launch NFTs, if I decided to create NFTs for Shiba Inu or for Lunic, which I can, I would promote it so much and say, these are the NFTs, whatever, go follow this. This is the utility behind it. But I don't have time to create utility and keep up with all of the different stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, like I said, with everything that's being sent to the dead wallet for CRO, is this amounts that are being converted? Because the issue is that you look at the total amount, 76 billion. 76.8 billion. We should be looking at about 23.2, 23.1 billion in total supply here. But we're still seeing 30 billion in total supply. So that means that a certain amount was burned off on the Ethereum chain to be put on the Cosmos or Solana or whatever chain, which it just sort of bothers me as to what's actually being burnt. I would think that this is all being burned. 76 billion has been burned, but no, that hasn't been the case. Like, we can see in the last day, we're burning quite a bit. Let me go ahead and try and add some more here. Terra Classic and Luna Classic is the same coin. What? Yes, Terra Classic and Luna Classic are the same coin. CRO apparently burned over 100 million this week at a cost of $10 million. That would be more than $10 million. Let's see. Let me go ahead and look at this last week. So like from Monday to Sunday. Well, technically that's not. Let's look at what are we at? The 29th? No, we're on the 30th. No, today's the 29th. Today's Friday. I always think that Friday should be here because I always look at Saturday here and Sunday here, but that's not the case. This is Friday. So if we go from here, the 29th, and just go from Friday to Friday, hopefully this lets me do it. Sometimes it doesn't give me the actual data behind it. I was burnt once and then got some oven mitts. Yeah, I was burned the other day. Grabbed a pot that I shouldn't have grabbed. CRO has burned over 1 billion in the last 2 days. 1 billion in the last 2 days? Well, we'll see. Let's see if it brings up anything. See, it always does this. It doesn't bring you up any detail. I can take out all the transactions, I think, from the last 2 days. Maybe just regular transactions, and then that'll work. Let me go back here. And let me just look at all the transfers, and then take the output of the transfers. I think I can only take like day by day. So let's go the 29th to the 22nd. Find all the fire hydrants. Is that it? Oh, there's one more there? No, it's not it. Let's verify that. Etherscan shows it. So yeah, I'm trying to see. I am on Etherscan. I now own 2 million Lunic. Let's go. That's what I like to hear. Hey Matt, your thoughts on Colt DAO? I don't really have any thoughts on Colt DAO. I've heard a lot of people, or a couple of people mention it. My request timed out. What are you talking about? My request timed out. Come on, man. Is there a bus here? Is that what, or is that just a bush? I hate when they do that. Download is being processed. Perfect. Be right back. Bush. That's just a bush. Yeah, I'm trying to get this process real quick to see if I have that here. I got the same call when I made my first purchase of CDC. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working here. It's not letting me check out the detail. I wish we had a tracker, some sort of tracker within Cronos. But that's fine, you know, when it seems like we're burning a lot. 57% voted for yes. If that's what you're talking about here, 57% voted for yes. That's what we're looking at, 57.3. Because I can finally get into the Terra Classic Terra Station wallet, so that's good. Matt, thanks for checking. Appreciate you, sir. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for asking. I love CRO, right? Do you think it's going to be a bull trap until September, the next Fed announcement? How do I buy Cronos? Well, those are two separate things. You can buy Cronos on crypto.com. You can buy it on MetaMask if you want, if you have it under the Cronos network. I don't think you can buy it here. I'm logged out, so let me log back in. You can buy CRO. Trying to think where else. I think you can buy it on Coinbase as well. Yes, you can. So you can buy it in a lot of places. You can also get it on the DeFi wallet if you want to. Big PP energy. All right, Hexy. Harper's bouncing a ball upstairs. She needs to stop because it's inside the house. Do I think it's going to be a bull trap? Right. I don't believe that this is a bull trap. I believe that where we are right now, yes, we're seeing some green. We're seeing things that are running, but so many videos I've seen are being created talking about how the recession is postponed or recession is over. You know, I saw a video from Graham Stephan about the recession, how it's over or how it's been canceled, and I saw one from Brian Jung that said it's postponed. I saw so many different videos talking about how the recession's not going to happen, and I don't know about the businesses, the business side of things, because things are affected a lot differently. Even though it looks like cryptocurrency and businesses are flowing in the same realm or the same way, the reason why is because institutions do hold a large impact in both. But as we look through how institutions have sold off a lot of their portfolio, they're now starting to buy back in at some of these lows. And the reason being is because they see the potential in where some of these cryptocurrencies will go from here, right? Ethereum back up to $1,700 from $1,000. You already made $700 in a matter of a month per Ethereum that you bought. Right? That is phenomenal. Currently sitting at about 20% of the total market cap, and it's growing, right? You see Bitcoin, that's most likely at the level around 43% dominance, or 42%, 41.68%. And you're looking at Ethereum, you know, around that 19 or 20%, mark. So respectively, they're both holding somewhere around 60% total, and everything else is in that 40% realm, right? So I see, until we see a massive bull run, you know, more of this consolidation in different areas, kind of stair-stepping on the way up from Bitcoin being at 21 to 22 to 23 to 24, really hovering between those areas. And Ethereum, especially 1,000, 1,200, 1,400, 1,500, 1,700, right? Those are the levels that we're seeing it at. But number one utility would be, of course, be more burns. And usually the creator gets 10% of all secondary sales on OpenSea. So 2.5% of that could go to somewhere else. Could go to Lunic burn. It's true. Hi, Matt. What do you think about Shibnobi? I've looked into that one time, and it has some popularity, and I see definitely some popularity on, I think, Twitter. It's either that or Shiba Doge. I see just a bunch of different people that are, posting or tweeting about these things, and they look interesting in the form of popularity. But when it comes to growth above or well above where they are, I don't really see too much. They already had their massive amounts of growth, and you may see something in a pump, right? People are looking for lower price things that have popularity, so look out for that to run. But that's all I really have to offer. With midterm elections coming, let's enjoy the run. Take profits until November is over. Matt Gray, man, it was good to really good. Gray Man was really good. Okay. I thought you were talking about Matt Gray that was here. It was really good. The Russo brothers directed it, and if you like Gray Man, then watch Black Crab. It's Goose also. I'll have to check it out. But we watched Gray Man yesterday, and we thought it was really, really good. All the action sequences, everything, the storyline was really good. The comedy that Chris Evans brought on was just, I don't know, it was just top notch, and I was laughing so hard. Because he was rude, but it was so rude that it was unbelievably rude, and it was like with a nice twist to it. It was hilarious. CRO had about 5 transactions yesterday with over 5 million burns. That's phenomenal. I think that this is a bull trap. I mean, we could see things pull back, right? But in the form of consolidation, I don't think it's going to pull back too much further. Again, I still don't see it going past that low of 17.7. That was the low, and we're not going to see it go lower than that. That's what my belief is. CDC has a desktop DeFi wallet from what I read on their Twitter page. I haven't seen it. You're saying like you can get the DeFi wallet on your desktop like you would MetaMask or TerraStation. I mean, it's believable. We'll have to check it out. DeFi wallet Chrome extension. Introducing crypto.com standalone wallet. Hopefully that's music that I can play. Let me not play that music. So I can add this to Chrome and get my DeFi wallet? Is that what you're saying? Let me take out some of these. Unpin. Let me pin this. I don't know what this is. It's a highlighter. I can't even use the highlighter anymore. So I got all my wallets that are, let me see if I can link it. Select from 2 extensions mode, pick from one that fits your best, fits your needs best. You can always switch over later. Bridge mode. This mode lets you access D-apps on your desktop browser. However, transactions are confirmed via the DeFi Wallet mobile app. Standalone wallet mode. This mode lets you store your 4 wallet credentials in the DeFi Wallet extension. Create an entirely new crypto wallet or import the seed phrase of the existing one. I don't know. I don't know yet. I mean, I can always switch, I guess, but I would rather go with a standalone wallet mode versus the bridge mode. But we'll do that later, off stream, because I don't want to make any mistakes here. You know, that'll be horrid if I do. Hey Matthew, do you know if it's possible to stake Lunati? I have 194 million now. You have 194 million Lunati. There's not a way to stake it right now. I think they are in the works to put that in place. You know, staking to obviously implement some NFTs within the position. Also get on other exchanges and stuff like that. So it's definitely in the works, but it's only been a little over a week since it's launched, and it might even be just a week actually since it's launched, and they're showing tremendous growth, tremendous progress, and it's something that may be in the works, but it's still early right now. So no, but you have 194 million. That's phenomenal. That is really, really good. Hi Matt, what do you think about Shibnobi? I talked about that already. Hey Matt, I'm curious, do you have Vault Inu? If so, where can I get some? So I have Vault Inu version 1, which I can't do anything with. I have like $35 worth, which is not worth $35 at this point. But no, I haven't bought any Vault Inu. I believe they're on like V2 or V3, right? So yeah, that's the whole reason why I haven't bought it, because of the V2 situation, which people have made money from, and congratulations to them who have made money. And hopefully you did take some profit before you see anything decrease. Why can't you buy Cronos on the Binance exchange? I'm not sure. You can buy Binance on the Cronos exchange, right? It's just a Binance. They only hold Binance coins, I guess. I think we are towards the end of the recession. I don't even think a recession actually happened. I think we saw a massive drop and just a down market, a market crash. But I don't think we were technically we were, by definition, yes, but by percentage wise, we want to see it CPI data at 10%. Obviously that's the highest it would have ever been. But still, by definition, yes, we are. But I don't know. I just see a decent sized crash for a year plus. SHIB will be where Luna Classic currently is in 3 years from now. I hope that's the case. We got to see some massive burns. If we can get that, decreased, like say we decrease 500 plus or 600 trillion coins and get this down to just 6 trillion coins for Shiba Inu, that would be amazing. But it's going to be tough to get to that level unless we have something implemented within Shibarium, and I hope we do. Thank you for streaming when the market is bearish or bullish. Other YouTubers only come out when positive things happen. I stay in crypto because of you, bro. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. That's what I like to do. I like to show, the transparency. If I'm losing money, I will show you. If I'm making money, I will show you. And I like to show opportunities within that time frame. Now, I'm not investing any new money, so I can't really show you new opportunities because I'm not investing into them. I like to show you what I'm invested into and why I decided to invest in those things rather than just showing you random positions that are out there and telling you, hey, I really, really like this position. I believe in this position, but I'm not in it. You know what I mean? Like people ask me all the time about things that I'm not in. Like I do see potential in ADA. I'm not in the position, but that I want to be in the position. When people ask me about other things that I may or may not see potential in, it's just difficult to, oh, wow, Ethereum Classic is making some moves here. That's good. 19% in the last 24 hours, 50% in the last 7 days. That's good to see. I don't think I hold Ethereum Classic anymore, but that's amazing. I have 425 million SHIB. I'm trying to get 475. Yeah, I'm good with 400 million. CRO is not cross-chain compatible. Matt, if crypto, if crypto is in Coinbase wallet, is it safe or should Coinbase suffer the Voyager fate? Can Coinbase take my crypto or should I move it to Meta or Trust Wallet? So yes, Coinbase can take your crypto. I still have my money into Coinbase, so I still have $10,000 in Coinbase. You see that it is growing. I haven't moved anything. If I was going to move something, it would probably be for the fact that I sold something and then moved it. And it's not because I don't believe in the position. It's because I made money from it and I wanted to get out of it, or move that to a different platform where I could buy more, maybe CRO or something. So most likely I would move it to like a CRO wallet or, MetaMask or something like that. But sorry, I'm just reviewing some of these things. Quant is up to 102. That's amazing. And remember when I was trying to buy it at 40 and I had people talk me out of it. I tend to talk myself out of those things as well, because as I start hearing people talk about them, I'm like, yeah, you know what? You make sense. And then I don't make that move. So I blame myself. I don't blame anybody else, but I blame myself for not following my gut. That's what you always need to do, is follow your own gut, because the way that I look at something may be completely different than the way you look at it. Right. And people think that quant, just doesn't have potential and it's going to fall more. It's going to go down to 30 or 25. And I'm like, no, I think this is going to go to, 80 or 100. I start to question myself and it sucks, but it happens. It really does. Until China's factories are going fully America, we will have a bad economy. Is the staking available now in Terra Station for new wallets? I don't believe so. you should get 100K Dogecoin at least. You're saying that I should get 100K Dogecoin? I mean, I think at one point I don't even know how much. I had $4,000 worth of Dogecoin, and I moved that over to CRO. But that Dogecoin, I don't know how much it was worth. Well, $4,000 at one point, and I think it was at a lower price. I think it was like 8 cents or something, or 7 cents. And now I just have about 800 Dogecoin. Matt, thanks for burning the 30 million coins from the Let It Burn channel. Yeah, no problem. I totally forgot about that until someone reminded me, so I appreciate that person. I don't remember who it was, but thank you for reminding me about that, because I want to consistently burn within that channel and make sure I don't miss any months as I do burn here. And yes, the revenue was lower. We want to make sure the revenue is higher. So I'm going to be creating more videos. I need to do that. The last couple of videos have done great. And it was just difficult throughout this last maybe month or so. This is probably my lowest month in revenue for my channel in July. So, and that's because we had a lot of days off. We had a vacation. We had multiple things that happened within it. And it was just difficult. Thanks for the tip on Lunatics. I 7x my money. Yeah, and people said that, you're throwing people into a scam or something like that. And I was like, that's not the case. Sorry for the white background. I wish I could change it. I know I can somewhere. But a lot of people were like, hey, you're throwing people into scams and all that other type of stuff. And I'm like, look, I see potential in the coin, and I feel as though things can run within this. And look, people 7x their investment, and some people took profit, some people didn't. Some people still would 3x their investment or 4x their investment at this point, even though it did come back down. Should try a burn channel for Luna. There is a burn channel for Luna. If you guys don't know, it's called Luna Let It Burn, and it's created by Happy Caddy Crypto, and he does a great job with it. And I think he's already burned off like 8 million, and hopefully he can, burn off a lot more. I know Luna has a higher price than what, Shiba Inu is at. So obviously you have a tricky situation there, but still you're burning off a hell of a lot. A true story. I pulled $1,400 profit just by following you, and all that comment here. Thanks for all you do. Well, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for saying that you did gain profit and showing the positive stories. It's always great to be able to see that. I'm not saying that people should follow me, because following someone just because they invest in something is not a great thing. You want to be able to have your own input into it. You want to make sure you have your own decision making behind it. And I feel like you did, right? Because you pulled profit. And when you pull profits, you're pulling it at the time where you want to pull profit, right? Not the time where I pull profit, because I already pulled my profit, then told everybody about it. And then everybody, may have made some moves based off of that if they wanted to, but other people make their own decision and see if they should keep some in there, how much they should keep in there. Should they pull 30%? Should they pull 10%? Or should they pull all of it, right? Yes, Lunatics token does work pretty well. So thank you for the super chat, by the way. Lunatics token does work pretty well. Actually, I've gained around 30,000 Lunic in a couple of hours. Again, that's what I'm saying. You gain quite a bit. Like, I'm going into my MetaMask here, and I'm going to my assets, and we're probably going to see that I gain a little bit more. So we're sitting around 34.2164. So probably gained around 10. I only have 21.6 Luna T. And the more people that buy in, the more people that hold higher amounts, the more Luna that they gain, or Lunic that they gain. So in the end, as I'm holding this amount, if I want to gain more Lunic throughout time, I would just buy more Luna T, or I could just buy more Lunic. But from Luna T, I sold 20 million at one point, and put it all into Lunic at a low price. So I gained 14 million. So either way, I'm gaining more. If I sell it, I'm selling it directly for Lunic. And if I hold on to it, I'm gaining Lunic out of it. It's a no-brainer. It's a win-win. I never heard of Lunatics until you mentioned it, and I bought 200 million at pre-sale and sold 80 million at its highest and kept 120 million. See, that's what I mean. You sold 80 million at its highest point, which means you probably pocketed, I don't even know exactly how much that is. What was the price? 0.00. Let's calculator. You probably are going to get to this before I get to it. 0.008 multiplied by 80. Is that 64? So you pocketed, that's not that. You didn't pocket that much. That couldn't have been that much. It was points. Oh, that's 3 zeros. I was going to say there's no way that you pocketed 64,000. So you pocketed 6,400, about $6,000 or $7,000. That's amazing. You bought in with 200 million, meaning that you probably bought in with maybe 4, 5 BNB, maybe 6, and you pocketed $6,000 or $7,000 from it. That is phenomenal. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean when I say you get your profit, your initial investment, plus so much more. Any website show Lunic burn, dude, like Shiba burn? Not that I know of. There's nothing that's been created. I think you should probably talk to the people behind Shiba burn to do the same thing for Lunic burn. And I understand you would have to go through a different website and set up a different algorithm, but you can get the same people behind Shiba burn to set up Lunic burn if they are invested in Lunic. But I mean, it seems like they're kind of all in on SHIB, so I don't know. Guys, if you want to hold long term, Theta coin is good. That's good to hear. Theta coin is good. Will they put Lunatics on any other blockchain? Not that I know of, but I know they're looking right now. They're looking to move towards smaller exchanges, right? And if you can get on exchanges, that's where you get most of the exposure. Because right now, yes, you're on PancakeSwap, and it's crazy the amount of support that they had just on PancakeSwap. But there's so much more to be had here. As you look into Lunatics, token, where is that at? Do I have it here? I guess not. Luna T. As you look into Lunatics token, there's so much more to be had here because the only market that it's on is PancakeSwap. You see the volume, $213,000 worth of volume. You've seen upwards of like $1.4, $1.7 million worth of volume, almost $2 million worth of volume. Yes, the volume is lower because now you're looking at the amount of people, the people that were interested, and now the people that are holding the position, right? Because you have 1,242 addresses that are holding it, 34,526 transfers. This just shows you this is all the volume that you can potentially get from PancakeSwap. But if you had other exchanges, things start to get heavy. They're already doing a bunch with advertising, a bunch with on Twitter, different billboards and stuff like that, news articles as well. So there's just so much. Just to be sure, you need more than 1 million Luna T before you can start getting Luna C, right? Yes, I believe it's more than 1 million. So you have more than 1 million, you can start getting Luna C. But just understand, as more people come on, as you have more addresses, right now is not, I wouldn't say the most, because you could see the holders decrease. But right now is probably a level to where it's at its lowest, to where you can gain the most Lunic out of a lower amount. If you have a lower amount and these addresses go up to 30,000 or 40,000 or 100,000 addresses, well, now you're splitting that in so many different areas. You do have more volume, but you're splitting that in so many different areas and giving to all the addresses that are holding it rather than just 1,242. I don't know how to work Pancake Swap. What smaller exchanges? I'm not 100% sure what exchanges they're looking in, but I know that they are looking for exchanges. If we go to their website, maybe they have a breakdown. I know they have a roadmap. So let's go to Lunatics token website. And let's scroll down here. Oh, that's great that you can literally see what it cost. One BNB, which is $284, will get you 7 million Luna T. That's pretty cool. So if we scroll down here, you're going to look at the roadmap. So they have phases, right? Phases for CoinMarketCap, that was in phase 2. Now, you do have, the influencers, you have Twitter, the Rage, you have a fair launch, pre-sale, white paper, audit. Okay, that's phase 1. Stealth launch on Binance Smart Chain. So if you could find a way to, I guess that's more of like a soft launch on Binance. CoinMarketCap, that's where we are right now, and CoinGecko application submitted immediately after launch. I don't know what's going on with CoinGecko, but right now, CoinMarketCap, we still do have it live there. I don't know if they are live on CoinGecko yet. So if I type in CoinGecko, let's see. I don't believe they are, though. This is another place where a lot of people look up coins, right? Luna T. I don't see it. Yeah, because that's crazy that they would create something like that. Lunatics. It looks like over here it says the global crypto market cap is at $1.13 trillion. Are they including something that crypto, coin market cap is not? Because again, if I go over here, you're seeing the global market cap 1.13 trillion. Maybe they're including multiple coins that coin market cap doesn't look at. Do you see $6 billion in volume in Ethereum Classic? $6.3 billion in volume in Ethereum Classic. That is crazy. That's about right. 5.4 is what they show here. And what we're seeing over here for the market cap is basically 1.1 or 1.09 trillion. Good morning. I would like to know your thoughts about Lunic's value. Get at least 10 cents before the end of the year. I'm not sure about that. I would probably say more towards the penny range, because right now we're still trying to figure out if this 1.2% burn is going to be implemented. Someone open the door? No. All right, I think we're good. But where was I at? We're at like that penny range. That's where we're looking for first. Will it get to 10 cents before the end of the year? I would sort of doubt it. I would probably push for after this year to see what happens with everything that's burning off the Lunic supply. But right now, I would say no. I would push for the 1 cent mark. Not the 10 cent mark. Almost 350 likes. Let's go. That's what I like to hear. 350 people here and 350 likes. That's what we like to see. If it reaches a penny, I'm rich. If it reaches a penny, I definitely have a good bit that I plan on getting out of it. So currently, I have 34 million, and I haven't brought up my potential spreadsheet in a while. Excel. Let's bring up my crypto potential spreadsheet. Let's go to over here. Now, if you guys want this for yourself, this is the exit plan spreadsheet that I built. It doesn't have any of this data over here. This is just a lot of numbers that I threw together. But now that I have 34, I can put 34 in here, 34 million. And this is where I can start making some moves. I can start taking profit at 1 cent. That'll be $340,000. Can I take some profit? Yeah, I can. I can now, instead of taking, 2 million like I was going to take, I can take 4 million at this point, right? And just be set on $40,000, gaining my initial investment back. Well, obviously, I already gained my initial investment back, which was $40. So turning $40 into, $40,000 is great, and still having money on the table. It gets to 5 cents. Well, now what's left is 1.5 million. Should I take some? No, probably not. If we could see the potential at 10 cents and we could see it further than that, then we could definitely see it run even further. So I'm probably going to wait until we get to about maybe 3 million. And that's where I'll take another $2 million, 2 million coins, right? That's 200,000 that comes out, which would be a total of $240 or $240,000. Then we get to 25 cents. That's where I probably take a bigger portion out, maybe 5, right? That's 1.25 million. And I leave 23 on the table, leaving 7 million left on the table there. Now, 1 million is phenomenal to be able to take, and hopefully that's within a year. And then we scroll down here and we see more and more as we get to a level of 35 cents. I'll probably take more, maybe around another 2 million. All right, that's 700,000. Maybe I'll take a little bit more. Take 3 million. Take 3 million. That'll be another 1 million that I'm taking out. And now I'm sitting on my original investment. After 35 cents, I'm sitting on my original investment. That's with gaining no APY at all. And at 50 cents or so, it's sitting at about $10 million. So can I take some at 50 cents? Probably. I'll take another maybe 2 million. So this is where you start to get into territory where you're like, should I just take all of it? Because 10 million is definitely a lot, and I could do so much with it. Am I being greedy by leaving some in there, or should I just take most of it? So when it gets to a level of probably somewhere around, this is what's going to happen with people when they start to sell. The transactions are going to be what's creating the burns within it, as we are selling millions of coins. But then you're going to see that we get to a point to where it's maybe 90 cents. And that's probably where I'll take majority of the amount. So let's say I'll take another 10. Right, that's 100,000. Take another 10 million. That's $9 million. So a total of $12.5 million. And then now we scroll down here. I still have 8 million that's left. If we look at it at $5, I'll take another, I don't know. Would I be greedy? I mean, this seems like I would be greedy. Maybe I'll take a little bit more of an aggressive approach. When I get to the level above 1 million, I want to have somewhere around 4 million left. So let's say at $1, I take a little bit more, and I decide to take another 4 million. All right. Well, now we're looking at 16 million that I've gained, 16.5 million that I've gained. I'm sure I can do a lot with that 16.5 million. And then the 4 million that's left will grow with Terra Luna Classic. And every year I'll take out more and more. If someone offered you $1 million in any crypto, which or would you prefer cash? If someone offered me $1 million in any crypto, which one would I prefer? If you're giving me the option to take cash for $1 million, I would most likely take the cash of $1 million. Now, I probably would have to pay taxes on that. Is that in the scenario as well? Or can I invest the money, or can I not invest the money at all? Because I probably would invest a portion of it and keep the rest of it for other investments, which are more personal investments, right? Something that improves your life, not just your financial situation. So, investments in yourself, investments in equipment, investments in so many other different things that you can have there. But if you're just asking about the coin, what would I prefer $1 million in? Probably Ethereum. Oh, your choice. $1 million. You're giving me too many options here. I swear, you're giving me too many options. I would, if let's just say it's just $1 million of a, well, that's hilarious, Mr. Wee. $1 million, $1 million clubs won't fix that slice. You're right. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I have a video that's coming out today where I was on vacation. I was playing in Alabama, and when we were in Florida, which is crazy, and it was so fun. It was so fun. I was actually playing pretty well, but then I was hitting the ball. Like, it's crazy to me. My driver goes 100, sometimes 150, and the one hole, it went like 120 yards. A driver, 120 yards. It's like, what am I even doing at this point? I don't understand how a driver can go 120 yards. So, anyways, like, I can hit my 7-iron that far. So, further than that, I can hit my 9-iron 120 yards. I can hit my pitching wedge 120 yards on a good day. Richard, thank you for that super chat or that super sticker. You know, I thank you more than you thank me, because without you guys, I wouldn't be here. And, you know, I feel blessed every single day that I can wake up and do this and not have to go to a 9 to 5 and work for somebody else. You know, I feel like I take so much pride in the investments that I have, and so much pride in, you know, creating these videos that I create for you guys. And that's why I want to create more and more content everywhere. You know, everything that I do, I want to show you guys more and more. Now, not with my family. I'll let them decide if they want to do that on their own. You know, if Harper wants to, like, I'm recording all of her golf stuff. She loves playing golf, and I'm recording all of it. But if she wants to do something when she gets older, where she wants to, you know, be a part of the golf channel, because I would love to play golf with her every day. That's what, you know, I would love to have that connection, because right now she loves to play it, and I would love to continue to play it more and more with her. A driver that long, man, we both have the same problem these days. Yeah, I know. I just realized that you aren't coughing as much lately. Glad your allergies aren't as bad. Yeah, I mean, at some point they give up. You know, the allergies, they give up on the attack, because I'm still going. You know, let's get this out of here. Thank you, Fire King, for getting that out of here. If anyone has ApeCoin, it's dropping. Yeah, I have ApeCoin right now. Well, anyways, I still wasn't finished with my scenario, right? We look at this, and we see I have 4 million that's left, and that's what I'm going to be holding throughout the lifetime. So if it grows to a point to where it gets back to repeg state and it gets up to $25 or $50, well, this is worth $200 million. So I can take out some if I want to. I can take out another 1 million coins if I wanted to. And the crazy thing is, I would have to keep track of this a lot, because if you're making millions of dollars, the government is coming for you, right? They are coming for your money, and you need to make sure that if you're putting it into your bank account, you need to account where that's coming from and how much taxes you're going to pay in the end, because the longer you keep this in here, the more that this is gaining and the more that you're going to pay in taxes. Because right now on this 16.5, hopefully it's long-term, or most of it's long-term, where this happens within a year. You know, maybe this happens within another year. This happens within another year. This may all be within the same year. And that would suck if it does, because then I would have to pay, you know, basically $3 million or $1.5 million off of this $3.3 million that I gained, which would suck. It would really suck. Would you ever become a Lunic validator? Would you need a sponsor for that? What do you need to do to become a validator? From what I understand, you need to have a massive staking pool, so a massive amount staked within it. I'm pretty sure that's the case. And you need to have basically some of the largest percentages of that within it. I don't know. I don't know 100%, but I believe it's something like that. I believe Happy Caddy Crypto explains it in one of his videos. I think I've watched a little bit of it, and then it's not that I got bored or anything. I just got distracted. I like his videos, and they're very informative. Why don't CRO show Lunic or Luna 2 on top gainers list because it's probably not a top gainer. For the day, they typically show top gainers for the day. And I don't see Luna or Luna 2 running at all. Y'all asking him questions like he really knows what's going to happen. This is for entertainment purposes only. You're right. I don't really know exactly what's going to happen. Does anybody really know what's going to happen? I give the best information that I can and the best opinion that I have. But you're right. Nobody knows exactly what will happen. And this is why you account for multiple scenarios within it. So this is why you always see me say, hey, it's comfortable to take profit. It makes sense to take profit. If people are looking at what I have on the screen, the Terra Classic breakdown, the exit plan. And remember, this is on Patreon. If you guys want to go and get it, it's on Patreon. I'm going to be posting a lot more on Patreon, putting the videos on from YouTube. I was having trouble with the service that I was using for videos. They were trying to charge me way too much. And I was like, I'm not doing that. I don't even get that much from Patreon. Why would I get charged that much? But anyways, they were charging me too much, and I'm going to be posting more videos there of different potential, different positions, and all that stuff. But if people ask me, like they'll say, hey, when is this getting to $1? Because I want to sell everything I have. I have 200 million and I want to sell it all at $1, right? Well, understand that that's very difficult to do. One, by the time it gets to a level of 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, all of these other levels, you're holding millions of dollars. You're telling me you're not going to take any type of profit within these levels at all. If you don't, that's probably not smart at all, right? You need to make sure you take some profit as time goes on. So if I'm looking at a penny and I say, all right, $340,000, I understand it's a low point compared to what you can have at $1. That would be $34 million. Well, I'm going to take some of it because I'm gaining profit out of it. And it'll make me feel better about holding the position if I have something that I gain profit off of. Wow, your title, Lunic to $1, I can see. But SHIB, do you think that's possible? Is it possible? Yes, it has a form of possibility. Is the percentage high for that possibility? Not really, not at the moment. We need to see things that are implemented that are going to burn a hell of a lot, but Lunic probably more than SHIB. It's, 1 penny and 10 cents and $1 is definitely more possible for Lunic than it is for SHIB until we see that massive burn that's going to happen with SHIB or continuous massive burns that we see with SHIB within Shibarium or something like that. But anyways, like I said, it makes you feel better if you take profit at some points. And this is why I always preach this. You account for multiple situations, multiple outcomes, because if this does only go up to 1 cent, well, you pocketed $40,000 off of it. You should feel good. Yes, you could have pocketed $340,000, but you pocketed $40,000 from it, and it makes you feel better about the situation that you had because you can put that $40,000 somewhere else, or you can whatever you're gonna do. You can pay off your car, whatever you want to do with it, right? Obviously, you're gonna pay taxes on it, but still. Then you look at the 10 cent mark, and you now can pocket $2 million off of it. That's or not $2 million, $200,000 off of it. That's great. $240,000. If everything fails, this is $240,000 that you pocketed. You're happy. Yes, it could have been $3 million, but you still pocketed $240,000 off of it, right? Then you see it go up to a level of 25 cents. Well, now you can pocket 1.25 million. Either way, you pocketed 1.25 million. Yes, you still have some left on the table, but it makes you feel better about holding. It does. Account for multiple situations. I've asked too many questions. You didn't answer my question yet. Can you please answer it? I don't know what that is. You should have asked it there because there's a lot of questions that are coming through. Lunic drops to 0. I can retire. I'm getting too old. I hear you. I hear you. I'm glad that I don't think I'll ever retire. Like I love working and moving. I was just talking to Erica about this the other day. I was like, when I relaxing for me is working, doing something that I can create content and create a connection with other people, and one of those things, thank you for that super chat, by the way. And one of those things is golf. How many SHIB do I need to ball? Are you saying how much SHIB do you need to be balling? Is that what you're saying? You probably don't need a crazy amount, but we want to see we want to see the impact and exactly where this goes, where SHIB goes, and then we could see how much you really need. But I don't know what they plan to do. My idea of what they plan to do a year ago, if not a little bit more than that, was that we were going to see massive things implemented with a lot of burn rates, and we haven't seen any of that. We haven't. Yeah, Mito 4 games. Ask your question again because I can't find it. I'm going back. I really can't find it. So ask your question again if you have it. You know, I'd retire if I got to half a cent. Half a cent for Shiba Inu or for Lunic? Because half of a penny, I would only have $170,000. How much CRO to become a millionaire? I think you're probably comfortable to have maybe 100,000 CRO. But for me, CRO is not about becoming just a millionaire from CRO. Yes, it's great to become a Crow millionaire, but it's about the passive income that I can gain from it. Like right now, I can check my DeFi wallet and see how much I have collected because I haven't collected my my CRO from that wallet or from the staking pools in a while. So let's see. Go to earn. Let's go to CRO. Yeah, I have about 500 CRO that I can now collect and restake, or I can just keep and put to the side. And I think that's what I plan to do with that, is take all the CRO that I have within all of those and put those to the side. As well as if I look at Atom, I've gained 2 Atom from this. And Atom can go all the way up to a high of $30. That means I gained $30 in a matter of, or sorry, $60 in the matter of a month with Atom. So I'm happy to have that, and I will collect those after this live stream. Do you think Lunatics token have much money in spare? They haven't burned yet because volume was so high for 3 days. So understand the volume is high, but that's 10% of the volume. So you see you see $1 million. That would be $100,000 that goes into the taxes. 3% would go towards, 2%. Is that 2% or 3%? I don't really remember. Let's check it out. So I believe it's 2% goes towards the burn wallet, right? 3% goes towards marketing. So they're putting money into advertising and also connecting to different exchanges. 1% goes towards a Lunic burn, 2% towards liquidity, and also 2% towards rewards. So out of that $100,000, $20,000 goes towards the burn wallet in there. So the amount that's going to be burned off, $20,000. Then you have $20,000 that's going into Lunic rewards, and then you have, let's just look at those two. So $20,000 that goes into that. You probably saw volume for the last 7 days, the last 7 days, maybe somewhere around, let's say 6 or 7 million. Let's say 1 million a day. So you're looking at 2 times 7, you have $140,000 that you can burn off. Yes, I think that they do have more and more that they're going to burn off. The idea right now is that they are going to be burning off another 250 million, which means if you do, quick math, right, 250 million coins. Am I doing that right? Yeah, I got it right. 250 million coins, you know, divided by or multiplied by, I guess, the price of 0.0000, what is it, 4? Let's just do it 4. Equals $10,000. I don't know if that's the price, though. I think it's higher than that. I think it's 0.00009, but let me check it out. Let me go to Terra Classic. Yeah, 0.00009. So let's go back here and let's add that 9 here. And you're looking at $22,000. So if they burned off a total, let's say they added another 150, so that's 300, 400, 400, and then another 150, which would be 550. So they would be the largest burner. That's $49,000. So yes, I think they do have room to burn more, but they need things to clear before they make these burns. So yes, volume is going to be the way we're looking at it. We want to see more and more burns that are going through it. We want to see all of the revenue that's going through there and see the transparency. But know that they are burning off more and more every single day. And as that wallet builds up in the amount of volume, you're going to see a ton that gets burned off. So right now, $50,000. It should be somewhere around $140,000 or $150,000 that they have in total. If it was 7 million per day, I think the first day, or sorry, not 7 million per day, 7 million total in the last 7 days. Hey Matt, just curious, what are your thoughts on SafeMoon? Not positive thoughts on SafeMoon. I've looked into it previously, and they had like the burning feature and they had popularity, but I think they derailed themselves really hard. Obviously by going to like V2 and all this other stuff. People don't like that. They don't like migration. They like the potential. They like the chase. And the fact that they dialed back the amount of coins really took the chase away. Right? People wanted to get to a point where it's like, hey, we can get to a penny. And if we get to a penny, this is how much we would have it at. And if you're holding on to this for this long, when we burn off coins throughout the process, you're going to be able to gain so much out of it because it can get to a penny. But you took away the chase by taking away 3 zeros. I have stakes in SHIB almost 2 years ago. How can I find out how much it's worth? This experience makes me stay away from staking. Where did you stake it at? You should be able to figure it out on the place that you staked it. Are you doing it in a Shiba swap? You should make your own coin. I have made my own coin. It's much more difficult than you think. It's very difficult to move forward with it. You know, I would love to have something that I created and have a development team behind it, something pretty big, but it's just so difficult to create that. And if I didn't create it, well, then now I'm at the risk of somebody else, you know, doing the coding and all this other stuff behind it that I don't understand. And if they end up, you know, just using my name to end up scamming people, I don't want that to happen. So that's why it's so tough for me to find a person that is good at developing a coin, at marketing a coin, at all that stuff, because I don't know who's trustworthy and who's not. Right? Especially new people that are saying, hey, I'm into building coins. I'm good at this stuff. I promise you I'll be really good. And then they end up showing detail behind other things that they've created, and it's not good. Come on already. Put that tax burn on the chain. I know. I would love to see it. As soon as it does happen, I don't know why this is not coming up. As soon as it does happen, that would be really good for everything. Creating an ASA on algorithm blockchain is supposed to be really easy. Is your exit spreadsheet available for download somewhere? So yeah, it's on Patreon. If you click the link in the description on Patreon, and again, I'm going to be posting more videos on there for all members. And then I'll be updating the memberships because I felt like it was getting a little bit too labor intensive. So I'm going to be updating all of the memberships and, updating what I'm going to be talking about, what I'm going to be going over within it, and nothing too like crazy. If you want to support the channel, you can support it with a Patreon subscription, and any spreadsheets that I do create will be included in there, and all you have to do is ask, and we'll make sure we structure it the right way for other users and all that stuff, and make it easy to use for a lot of people. But yeah, I plan on being more active. I found a way to now post more videos easier. I could do it with a platform that I'm comfortable with, which is YouTube, and then just post the URL from YouTube directly into Patreon, which will show up there. So that's a good thing. What is the next big Lunic burn? So there's supposed to be 250 million Lunic that's going to be burned off on Sunday. The community coin on the Cronos chain, is that like a coin right now, or are you saying you're going to be creating a TCC? Good morning. Fed message to people is indirect, and now the marks have started to dip, but the question is how long. Can Luna cross one more zero? Yes, it can decrease, like it can take away one more zero. 250 million or more. It's supposed to be 250 million that they're going to be burning off on Sunday. I don't think they're going to be doing any more. I think they're going to pace themselves. So, I should create it, the community coin. That wouldn't be bad, but we would have to have a bigger thing behind it, a reason to why this why people should buy it, why people should be involved, the use case behind it, all of that. Like, I would love to build something, but I really want to build something with a solid use case, not just something that's going to support another coin, but something that is something in itself, that's big in itself, right? And I know how difficult it is to create something nowadays because everybody questions everything. But obviously, I want to have a larger part in understanding exactly what is behind the coding, having all the detail, being there 100% in building this. And don't create your own coin. Look what happened to Just Ape and its influencer. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely difficult to deal with. And like I said, that'll probably come. I want to create my own business. I do have business plans and business ideas for app development as well. So if anybody is an expert in app development, please hit me up. Whether it's on, Discord, we can talk directly. My personal Discord, I want to, again, be a lot more active there within the Discord and the Patreon. And I just hope that I can, because I know that things sometimes will fall off. Like this month, it's been very difficult to get to everything because of, I'm taking the kids to daycare every day. I'm live streaming. Then I'm trying to record other videos, trying to edit other videos, still trying to exercise as well. There's just so much that's happening in the day. I feel busier than ever. Anyways, we'll figure it out. Have you ever thought about having a stream channel on YouTube that is more like Discord chat, that doesn't need talking, just running and saying SHIB's current price on the screen? So I have a Let It Burn channel that I did do a 24-hour live stream within that, but the computer kind of took a crap, for a lack of a better term, on me, and it wasn't good. Pause, by the way. Why are they jumping around upstairs? All right, well, it looks like they're ready to go to daycare because that's the sound of them ready. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I'm going to be posting more videos. I definitely will post more videos on the Let It Burn channel today, as well as a golf video that's coming out today. Please support that channel. If you guys want to know what it is, type in Matt Perry Golf on YouTube and you'll get it, right? If you guys want some gear, go to profitsapparel.com. You can get yourself some gear. But again, if you want to go ahead and subscribe to the golf channel, please do so. And, you know, go ahead and watch the videos. It means a lot. It means a lot to me. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. Matt Perry Golf. I wanted to show you guys what it is. They are really ready to go. You hear all the stomping upstairs? Yeah, so if you go to my main channel and you go over to channels here, you'll see everything I'm associated with. You'll see my brother's channel, my best friend's channel, my former neighbor's channel, which they do a lot of stuff. They have 9 kids, a family of 11, which you definitely need to check out. It's definitely interesting. And Matt Perry Golf. Check this out and give it a view, right? We're going to go ahead and post a lot more on this because I do want to make golf a bigger part of my life because I love playing it. And yeah, so please check it out. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya.